Due to unnamed issues associated with my investigation, this segment will be vague and only provide a brief look at the characters of the story. A final and in-depth segment will be provided after my own safety net has been secured. Welcome back. In this segment, I wanted to give you a chance to look at the individual characters and I guess make your own personal evaluation on what you think these people are like. First, let's take a look at the victim, John Trosky, the man they wanted to put in the hole.
Happy Independence Day, everyone. Today, I am here to declare my independence. Not because I want to, but because I realize the time has finally come for me to take off the mask. My name is John Patrick Trosky. I'm an actor, a stuntman, I'm a college professor, and once upon a time, I used to be a professional wrestler. I've wrestled across 4 continents, 10 countries, and most of the United States living my dream. I used to be one of the head trainers at the Wild Samoan Training Center. I did that for nearly a decade, which led me to some great opportunities, one of which was becoming one of the head trainers on the movie The Wrestler, where we were able to take Mickey Rourke to be able to get nominated for an Academy Award nominated role.
So you actually win in the end. You live.
I think I won that. I think I should have picked him. He missed the headbutt. I should have.
That's true. I guess, yeah. You could, but you didn't. You were lazy. You just laid there.
This is Jared Burke. I didn't pick up a whole lot of information on him. He played a real minor role in this. He played a scumbag move, but for the most part, I think all the players agreed that he's a decent guy. I think he just got caught up in the heat of the battle of things. So you can see he's a good stuntman. He's played a ton of roles. I think he just wanted to keep his job. I'm not saying that it was okay, but I think the other players were a little scummier. So I'll focus on them a little bit more.
Just because somebody does a scumbag move once in their life, and I specifically say this more about Jared than I do anybody else. Just because somebody does a scumbag move once in their life, they shouldn't be defined by that for the rest of their lives.
Let's take a look at Tommy Farah. Please, in the comments, leave your thoughts on this guy.
The very first thing we learn in the wrestling school is how to fall down, because it's the most important thing. I mean, you can do whatever move you want if you don't fall down correctly. You know, so once you learn to fall down, I mean, the rest is easy. It really is. I mean, it seems complicated, but to throw yourself to the ground knowing that it's going to hurt, the biggest bit of advice I could give is go to a wrestling school, a quality wrestling school, because if you don't learn to do it correctly, you will get hurt. It's really important. It's just like any education, you know. If you go to a better school, perfect example. Kid went to our school. He went to try a moonsault, which is a backflip off the top rope. I said to this kid, don't do the move. Don't do the move. He does the move, breaks his neck. So there you go.
Finally, let's take a look at Steve, also known as Douglas Crosby, a New York City stunt coordinator and a tenured UFC MMA judge.
You know, and I'm trying to find the right analogy to make sure everybody has a very good perspective on this. You know, I'm not saying that Steve's a good guy. I'm not by any means going out there and I'm not going to say it's Saint Steve. But I'm also not going to say he's the devil. If anything, he's exactly both and somewhere in between.
So, camera follows Mickey out behind him. There's a second camera hiding behind there. We follow Mickey around, all the way around, and the second camera, as we're over here, sneaks around to back and gets into the ring and hides. So we get low, and we just find a cut point there for the first slap.
What are you doing? That's my move, and this is how it's done.
Get up. 1, 2.
Don't push anything.
Go with Mickey here?
Go down, Mickey.
We we go into section one, which is we pick it up. That shot starts with Ernest walking over to give Mickey a hug.
Okay.
He gives him a hug, and then he
Turns his back on him and
he
walks.
turns his back on him. We go to Ernest. We go to Mickey. The attack happens. The lights flip off. They go into the corner. We are on that side of the line for the flip, and then that's where we cross the line. That was pathetic. I gotta go again.
He is a lyrical wordsmith, and he is charismatic beyond belief and can change the energy of a room. And it's stuff that I legitimately study under him, because I've never seen somebody besides people like The Rock, just from in pro wrestling, that just had an immediate way of manipulating situations and always coming out on top.
The time approaches that will, with due decision, make us know what we shall say we have and what we owe. So we're going to find out in a minute.
With that said, I feel like I've done just about as much as I can from sitting behind a computer and sitting under a mask. So I thank you for your support over this past 2 years.
Thanks for watching. I know that's not a whole lot. I just wanted to give you a little view of what these guys are like, what they look like, what their mannerisms are like. Let me know what you think about them in the comments. Have a good day.
But yeah, no, Tommy and Steve were dicks, totally.